river's gonna cry when you're gone.
Okay, this is how you remember it.
Some guy named Marshall discovered.
Marshall had a gold discovery at a state historical park.
Was it a state historical park at that time?
No.
So because a dude named Marshall found gold here, in time it became
A state historical park.
landmark.
Of course it's a landmark.
River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're gone. Hey, I was hoping you would stay, but I've always.
Welcome to SippyCupAdventures. I'm Patty.
I'm Darren, and we're Travel Channel exclusive, mostly to Northern California. So if you're traveling to California or you live in Northern California, hopefully we could be of help with our videos. In today's video, we're going to talk about our stay at the Coloma Cottages here in Coloma, California, coming up on SippyCupAdventures.
Cheers.
The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're.
This weekend we're in Coloma, California, and this beauty is actually only 50 minutes away from where we live. It's beautiful up here. This is gold country. It's along the Highway 49 corridor in El Dorado County. So earlier in the week, I saw that the weather was going to be beautiful, and it is beautiful. It's about 74, and this is November 13th and 14th that weekend. Let's get away. And we didn't have to travel too far to come here to Coloma. Now, what we also found out is that typically their season of renting these units here ends October 31st, and then we'll reopen in April. But they said, well, we're here, and they're doing some renovations on a couple of the units, so they accepted us. And there's only one other couple in a unit here on the property, so it's pretty quiet. Coloma is known for its white water rafting. This is the South Fork of the American River right here, and we've done it before. Here's a few photos from our friend that took us down in his raft.
Bueno
but there's
for
American River rafting right around the corner here. There's a few others, and it's this stretch of the South American this stretch of the South Fork of the American River is very popular for rafting, and people, like I said, you can see behind us and in this video of people rafting.
Seriously, I tease a little bit, but I'm glad we did it. At least I could cross it off my bucket list.
Yeah. Now let's talk about that rafting we did a couple years ago. There's the Coloma Cottages, and just above it you'll see those rapids right there. That's called Troublemaker. So as we're navigating through Troublemaker, here you see the rock going over, and there's Patty. Our raft guide, Jeff, in the back in the black, got his oar stuck in his son Josh's drawstring. What a rookie mistake. You don't wear drawstrings on a rafting trip. And he couldn't steer, so it completely threw us off, and fortunately we got out alive, but is now affectionately known as Drawstring Corner and no longer Troublemaker.
Okay, so one of the things I like about this place is there are 5 cottages. Some of them have 2 bedrooms, Most of them have a bed and a futon, so it's extra space. You can sleep at least 20 to 25 people.
That's if you were to reserve the whole place, maybe for a wedding or something.
Right.
They have that availability. So,
and it's right now it's under about $1,000 to rent all 5 units. So that's pretty inexpensive, about $200 a unit. Our particular unit, the Bullett's Bar, is we paid $175 for it, and that's a little expensive if you think of just getting a hotel room and it's not in some place like the city. But what's nice about this place is it has a full kitchen.
All right, so here we are in Coloma, California, getting ready to start our dinner. Flatbread, pizza, yum yum. But we have to start with some champagne.
start with champagne. It's like wine, and then we're going to champagne.
Well, it's not real champagne, it's sparkling wine, but you know, probably gets it done.
So you can bring food, they have barbecue. It's really a nice accommodation. So for $175, it's worth it. Plus it's not that far. It's about a 16-minute drive to a regular grocery store. There's one up the way about 2 minutes. It's a nice drive. Really nice place. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, we were able to cook our Hello Fresh meal on Friday night, and it had all the utensils and stuff. We brought our own oil, our own salt and pepper. So here in Coloma, there's a lot of history here, and later in the video you'll see our footage of some of this history, because located here in Coloma is
The Marshall Gold Discovery State Historical Park.
Landmark.
Landmark's not part of the name.
Oh, I thought Landmark was part of the name. Anyways, ton of history here. Great for the kids, great for teachers to bring their students here, and obviously there's probably day trips here all the time. Learning of the discovery of gold in here by some guy, Mr. Marshall.
John Marshall. And they have locals that are dressed up and performing, so it's kind of really cool. You get the whole essence of what it was back in the Gold Rush era.
Yeah.
All right, so it is November 13th, 2021, and we are in shorts and flip-flops, and we're walking to breakfast in the grocery store, which is, like Darren said, 7-minute walk. All right, so here we are at the Argonaut Farm to Fork Cafe. I'll check out some, what I've heard to be very tasty food.
Out of my mind, how could I
All right, talk about farm to fork and lots of yummy goodness. What do you think, Darren?
It's good. Yep.
That's chow. Okay, the verdict for me, fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. What's your verdict?
It's delicious. A little hole in the wall on Highway 49. Who knew?
Yep. Staff's great. The food is great. They have a great selection. And obviously, I didn't leave anything.
And that's Highway 49. So Highway 49 goes through the gold country, hence 49ers. So they named the Highway 49, and that's where your San Francisco 49ers name came from.
Minor 49.
You knocked me down, swept my feet off the ground, left me on the floor. Hard to resist, got me looking like this.
So across the way from the Coloma Cottages here is the Coloma Resort. If you have an RV, a fifth wheel, travel trailer, that's the place to go. They have cabins there. They have, hookups.
Tent camping.
Tent camping, yeah. Quite a few spots for tent camping. More, family oriented probably. We prefer this side of the river at the Coloma Cottages because, it's a lot quieter. Of course, it is November. I don't know in the summer it could be noisy. But anyways, we'll put a link of the Coloma Resort over there, as well as the Coloma Cottages where we're staying.
But ready to flee from this all, or to be standing on your own, or to be standing on.
So these are the guys, hot shot imaging, responsible for these photos. Anytime you go rafting during the summertime down the South Fork of the American River, they set up and they got signs with their webpage, and doesn't matter what rafting company it is, you'll get your pictures taken and you come here and pick them up or get them digitally. So thank you for watching SippyCupAdventures. Hopefully you get a chance to come up here to Coloma, do some river rafting or stay at the Coloma Cottages. And please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you enjoy this content.
Cheers. Let me see your catwalk. That's not a catwalk. Sit down. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. You're rocking the boat. On the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. That's right side Fred, isn't it? All right, testing 1, 2, 3. Checking the sound quality. Don't forget I love you.